Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today with me I have my 13th vintage collection, 1980's Polar Deluxe Brown ceiling fan as you are seeing here. So this is 1200 brown as the name specifies. So you can see the label over here, kind of good condition and has all the specs. And this is a metal label. It is a metal label, unlike the 70s Polar which I have. And you can see the how bad condition the canopy is in, which I pretty much hate, but whatever it might be. And the upper canopy is missing, which indicates this was used in a what to say, rough area or something like that. And you can see the lower canopy also, it's about to retire, not in a good condition. This is like having too many like this lighter spots, which indicates that, see, this purely indicates that this is a moisture damaged canopy. So whatever might be, so if this still having one canopy is a pretty good achievement, I think. So whatever might be the case, just apart from the canopy, everything in the fan is good, the paint condition is good, everything is good. And this is an original winding fan, and the problem is that the blades are missing. These don't have the blades. So the purchase history from the scrap dealer is as follows: that this motor was dumped and another motor was taken. I don't know which company fan he took. So that's the thing over here. And thanks to Jayant Rajkumar, aka Electro Plus Energy or EPE, who gave me this fan. It's from the scrap dealer near him. So the reason why this fan was dumped was, I think, because the original capacitor could not provide the oomph which this fan needed. So there's the original capacitor too, it's lying over here. So you can see this is the original capacitor of the fan. Doesn't look like something happened, but whatever this, I guess it's because of the capacitor the fan wasn't working. And this is the broken rubber, one of them got misplaced. And so what would I actually do with this also? So, and this is, anyways, this is cracked over here, so no use of this. And inside the fan there's a Bajaj capacitor, 2.25 microfarad, same as that Usha capacitor, so not a problem. And it's a 65 watt fan, which means this is a 14 plus 14 coil fan and will give around 360 rpm at max on full speed. So that's the thing, because this is a typical 40 to 45-year-old fan, 80s model it is. So and it's a, yeah, it's already specified, it's a threaded one. And yep, this is a kind of different from a Polar Hybrid of 80s, because this is having a hole here, because this is where the medallion sits, and I don't know why. For some reason the medallion of this fan is missing. So whatsoever it is, and you can still see the lines. I don't think this part needs a restoration or anything, but the fan does need some work on it, because you can, I guess you can hear the bearings. I don't know if you are able to hear them. I guess you can hear them. So this fan complains about the bearings, and obviously this needs canopies and blades, because the blades were not available with this fan, and I got it for a pretty high price, 500 rupees for this. But anyways, the performance video of this fan is already uploaded. It's not on my channel, it's on Electro Plus Energy, YouTube channel, or Jayant Rajkumar's YouTube channel, from where I got this fan. So whatsoever the case is, yeah, I'll show the video of this when I install it after completing all the works on it, like I'll change the bearings, and I'll find a pair of canopies, then I'll find the plates too. So whatsoever might be the case, this fan has a rated airflow of 225 cubic meter per minute, and I have witnessed such fans because, like, I had been a frequent visitor to Kolkata, and my native is also Kolkata. So there almost every alternative household has this older Polar running over there. So this is pretty much, the airflow is pretty much same as a Polar high breeze of 1980's with those plain blades and all that. So not much of a difference, and these are obviously known to blow gust of wind. They blow a shit ton of air. So, like, yep, these are known to deliver air, not anything else. Don't get the wrong idea. So whatever might be the case, these are also workhorse and pretty good fans, because this fan is a living example. This is still with the original winding, and it has not yet failed. It's still working, as you had seen in the, if you have seen the video, well and good. If you have not seen it, you can go check it out. It's still on the channel. If you have seen it, you already know how the fan is. And even my 70's Polar is not a rewound fan, and I have a 2000's Polar too, which is not rewinded. So, and I have heard many rumors that Polar sucks, Polar has a bad winding, Polar does not have quality. There's nothing like that. This fan is there. Then I have the 70's Polar. Yeah, in the 2000's Polar, I can believe it to some extent because the lower cover is aluminum. But what's the problem with that? Even Khaitan Hybrids was a, like, lower aluminum cover back in 80's, and Polar is still cast iron. This whole thing is cast iron, the whole fan is cast iron. So I don't think that's a problem. And these fans are known to give pretty good airflow. That's one thing. These were very common around the state of West Bengal. Here it's kind of rare, but we still find these. I found this out. So whatsoever might be the case, these are also pretty good fans and pretty much long lasting and heavy duty fans. So these are equal. Actually, this is a equivalent fan to Usha Prima or a Crompton Greaves High Breeze. If you don't get those, and if you are getting this fan, I would surely recommend you just close your eyes and go for this fan, because this fan will not trouble you. Never. Once repaired, it will never trouble you, even if it got a repair. Because I have seen my 70's Polar Hybrids too, that has not given me any trouble until now. Just the thing, the bearings were a bit squeaky, so I changed them, but it's been a long time since then too, and it has not given a problem till now. And this is the second one here. This is pretty much similar to 80's Polar Hybrids, but there's a difference. This motor, as you can see, this motor is a bit thicker compared to a Polar Hybrids of 80's, but the overall diameter of this motor is shorter compared to a Polar Hybrids. So basically this is a Polar Hybrids, but this is the cousin of Polar Hybrids and not an actual Polar Hybrids. So yep, such things happen because Polar was a kind of slightly versatile brand, I may say, because just the color changes and they change the name too, like alpha green, beta brown, and whatsoever stuff like that. Those 90s stuff were too weird. In, like, I can say those were flashy and fancy names back then, but that's kind of very weird. So whatever might be the case, this is the classic Polar Deluxe Brown which you saw. So guys, this is the fan, as you can see. So nothing much to tell about this fan, because this is a pretty high quality fan, and high quality fan don't need to justify their specs. So whatsoever might be the case, so guys, this is the fan as you're seeing here. So guys, I'll be updating you about what I'm doing with this, whether I'm installing the fan or whatsoever it is. So stay tuned for the upcoming updates, and I'll meet you in my next video coming really soon.